Next stop, Lincoln Avenue and East 137th Street. This stop is Lincoln Avenue and East 137th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 138th Street. Transfers available to the 4 and 5 trains. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 138th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 144th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 144th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 149th Street. Transfers available to the 2 train, Bx2 and Bx19. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 149th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 161st Street. Transfers available to the B and D trains, Bx6, Bx6 SBS and Bx13. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 161st Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 165th Street. Transfer available to Bxm4. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 165th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 167th Street. Transfer available to Bx35. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 167th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 170th Street. Transfers available to Bx11, Bx18A and Bx18B. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 170th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and Mount Eden Avenue. This stop is Grand Concourse and Mount Eden Avenue. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Tremont Avenue. Transfers available to Bx36 and Bx36 Limited. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Tremont Avenue. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Burnside Avenue. Transfers available to Bx40 and Bx42. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Burnside Avenue. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Fordham Road. Transfers available to Bx12, Bx12 SBS, Bx22, Bx34 and W62. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Fordham Road. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Kingsbridge Road. Transfers available to Bx9 and Bx28. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Kingsbridge Road. Next stop, Grand Concourse and Bedford Park Boulevard. Transfers available to Bx25 and Bx26. This stop is Grand Concourse and Bedford Park Boulevard. Next stop, East Mosholu Parkway South and Jerome Avenue. Transfers available to Bx10, Bx28, W4, W20 and W21. This stop is East Mosholu Parkway South and Jerome Avenue. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Dickinson Avenue. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Dickinson Avenue. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Hillman Avenue. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Hillman Avenue. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Van Cortlandt Avenue West. Transfer available to Bxm3. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Van Cortlandt Avenue West. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Giles Place. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Glees Place. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Fort Independence Street. Transfer available to Bx3. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Fort Independence Street. Next stop, Heath Avenue and Summit Place. This stop is Heath Avenue and Summit Place. Next stop, West 231st Street and Bailey Avenue. Transfer available to Bx10. This stop is West 231st Street and Bailey Avenue. Next stop, West 231st Street and Broadway. Transfer available to the 1 train, Bx7, Bx9, Bx20, Bxm1, Bxm2 and Bxm18. This stop is West 231st Street and Broadway. Next stop, West 231st Street and Kingsbridge Avenue. Transfers available to Bx7 and Bx20. This stop is West 231st Street and Kingsbridge Avenue. Next stop, West 231st Street and Tibbet Avenue. This is the last stop. This stop is West 231st Street and Tibbet Avenue. This is Bx1 limited to Riverdale 231 Street.